Hi everyone, this is Janet, and I hope all of you are having a great Monday. Back here in Pennsylvania, it's raining with a little bit of snow, but spring is just around the corner, and that's what we're looking forward to. But I'm here today to do a video for you, and you're probably wondering why I have these things out. This is not something I normally start my videos out with, but I want to share something with you that I've created. And I thought in order to let you know what it's all about, I thought I'd show you these things first. This is just a regular bottle that had sparkling cider in it. And I usually keep these because you never know when you might need one. But I took this bottle and a roll of masking tape and some shoe polish. And you may be thinking, what can you do with those items and create something that I think is beautiful? Well, my granddaughter gave me this idea when I was out in California, because my daughter had done something similar to this when she was in 3rd grade, which was a long time ago. And then she taught my granddaughter how to do it. And I thought, gee, how can I apply this to me and my creating? And I'll show you what I've come up with. So I took these 3 items and I created a vase. Now, let me see if I can adjust my camera a little bit so you can get the full. It's not going to all fit. But what I did was I created this altered vase. You can't see, but I do have flowers in it. I have some real pretty pink and white flowers in it. But what I did was I made sure the bottle was nice and clean, and I dried it real good, and then I just started putting masking tape all over the bottle. It doesn't have to be in a specific neat order, as you can see from the lines in it, that I just put it on. I put a few coats of the, or a few layers, I should say, of the tape on to make sure it was completely covered. And once I did that, I took my shoe polish and I just began rubbing the shoe polish all over it. You can put as much on as you want, depends on how dark you want it to be, or as little as you want if you want it light. Well, I put quite a bit on. And then I let it dry for about 24 hours to make sure that when I touched it with my hands, I wouldn't get shoe polish all over my hands. Well, after that, I thought, gee, I wonder if I should put some Mod Podge on it. Well, I did, just to make sure everything was sealed in. So I did put a layer of Mod Podge in, and then I sat and looked at it for about a day and a half, thinking, what am I going to do now that I have this on here? Because I wanted to decorate it. I wanted it to look a little shabby chic, and so I went and got lace, as you can see, and flowers and pearls and a key and just different things. And I got some of my gauge wire out, and I just started applying the different things onto it. I started out with this large wide lace, and I just put it right around the center, and then I added the pearls, and then I went from there. I made a bow here out of some more lace, and then of course I had to make a lacy flower. This is like a 2-layer lacy flower. This is like a antique mauve color, and then an off-white here. And then I took some gauge wire and I started rolling it, and I rolled it in a couple different ways, and I wrapped it all together. This is like a copper color, the bottom here, and then this is a real light, almost copper, but it's a real light color to make the center. And that's how I did the center part for the flower. And then I thought, well, I'll add a cameo. So I took this little gold backed cameo. It's a black cameo and white with the gold in the back. And I put that on. And down here, I put one of my little gold buttons on. I like to use buttons. And then I took one of my skeleton keys, and I just wrapped my skeleton. Let me change my camera for a minute here. Pull it down. I took one of my skeleton keys and I just wrapped some of that light colored wire, made a few of the little swirls and wrapped it around. I had painted the key white, and then I added this here to it. And then up here, I wanted to add some roses in like a line coming down. So I added some pink roses, and then I just took and I swirled some pearls down around there. And I had some wire, some more of the gauge wire. I have to keep adjusting my camera here. Okay, some gauge wire I had, and on the back I added another button and some pearls back here. But that's how I decorated my bottle, altered it a little bit. And then of course I added some flowers. And I just thought it turned out really well. Doing this with the tape and the shoe polish, after it's done, it almost looks like it's wood, like it was has a wood texture to it. But all it is shoe polish and masking tape. I have even tried wondering if I could do this like on a page or a tag, and I did do that. Let me show you what I did. This is the tag I made. Using the same technique. You can see it mostly on the back. Only the tag, I just put it down in layers like that with the shoe polish. I didn't do the Mod Podge on it. This is without the Mod Podge. But on the front, I added some lace, of course, around, and then some flowers. I had got these, I believe I got these down at Michael's. Or, no, I got these at the Michael's out in California. And I added that. And this is an image I got off the one site that I go to online. And I added some brown ribbon down the side and here. And then at the bottom I stamped beauty, because this is all kinds of flowers, and one of them right here in the center is a lily, and lilies are my favorite. But I wanted to show you this tag because I used the masking tape and the shoe polish on that. So you can actually use this making cards. You can use this on ACT cards. So this technique can be used on just about anything. So I wanted to share that with all of you, especially the bottle that can be made into a vase. You could probably even take an old vase that you might not like anymore, but you're just hesitant to give it away. We'll give it a new life and use the masking tape and shoe polish technique on it and just see what kind of thing you can make with it. And give it a try in some of your tags and mini albums. And it also gives it a lot of strength too when you're using it on cardstock and things like that. So give it a try. If you do, let me know. Let me see what you've created. I like this technique. I'll be using it a lot more. I'd like to figure out how to do it on keys. Maybe I'll eventually figure that out too. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and thanks for watching. Bye.